This is my first video with my new bangs and I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I don't recognize myself. It's also been a while. No excuses this time. I just haven't been putting as much emphasis on my videos this past month. I've still been playing catch up, but I've noticed I'm running into this problem and I've talked it out in my head, so I already know like the answer, but in my brain sometimes I wonder like if these videos are getting boring, if it's really monotonous, if you're tired of seeing the same thing every single time in my studio vlogs, like are they getting repetitive? But then I remind myself that some of my favorite people that I watch on YouTube, I have literally been watching the same thing of them for the last like 3 or 4 years, and they don't do anything different. I watch because of them. So I'm hoping that it's the same, that there's enough of a difference that it's not boring, and maybe you're just watching because we are friends here on YouTube. But yeah, that's kind of been in the back of my head. Anytime I've gone to make a studio vlog, I've been there like, you're not doing anything different really. Like, yes, you're making a different ring, but you're using the same processes and yada, 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 yada. I'm getting in my own head. I don't want to keep doing that because I know that I like to watch people do the same thing, and it almost feels like a reliable relationship, like a consistent relationship. And so hopefully that's what this is for you too. I'll keep trying to think of ways to maybe be a little more cinematic or keep things fun. Anyway, we have a lot to do this week. It is Monday. I've got 2 rings to set today. Hopefully I can get them to the post office by the end of the day. I've got a post office run that I have to make for some other orders. What else? Oh, I need to make 2 molds today because they're 2 new. Well, one of them's new, the other I've had for a while, but I haven't ever had an order for. It's the first one. So I need to make a mold of it so I can inject it and cast it. That one's going to be in gold. The ring that we're making today is going to be the first ever Callista ring that I've ever made. Someone ordered it in blue topaz and sterling silver, and I'm really, really excited. This is the first one that I made, and obviously the only one that I've seen. It's only the top 2 bands right here. This is a pink morganite. I don't know if I ever showed you guys on here. I feel like the fluorescent light kind of drowns out the color. It's a lot more saturated than that, but anyway, I'm excited to see this together. I get some pictures of it before I send it out. I have to go break open a flask real quick that has the top part, and then we will set this stone and get our day started, and I'll try and get you guys up really nice and close. so cold and rainy. It was so nice and warm this weekend. It was like in the high 70s, and now it's cold again here in Idaho. And then tomorrow it's supposed to get up in the 80s. I had to stop what I was doing because I needed to take these packages to the post office before they close. And then I forgot to order my groceries, so I gotta go to Walmart and get some stuff to make dinner. I have no idea what I'm gonna make for dinner. I will try and make that mold before I start dinner, and then maybe be done for tonight. I don't know. There's so many things in my head that I feel like I need to do that, like, I know I should be doing, but I never make it like the forefront of what I should be doing. Like, I need to send out an email about this new ring, like this one is new. I have it on upside down. But I made it available on my website, but I never sent the email out. I only put it on social media. It's this little eye ring. I need to do that. I need to, gosh, what else? There's like some sponsorship stuff I need to work on. What else? There's some other stuff. Oh, I need to do a bunch of finance stuff. Like, I haven't done anything for this year of like calculating my profit loss for each month. I need to do that. Like, all the not fun stuff, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm here at the post office. Let me go inside, give them this stuff, check my P.O. box, and then we will go to Walmart. Okay, there wasn't anything in the P.O. box, which is a good thing some days, because sometimes I feel like it just kind of layers on to what I need to do. Not complaining about business. I'm very happy to be casting for other people, but you know what I mean. Like, when you feel like you're trying to play catch up and then you just end up piling more stuff on. I really need to catch up on my work, because I also need to catch up on some videos, which takes days. Anyway, nothing in the P.O. box, but I wanted to talk to you about something, mainly just so I can talk through it in my head. I don't have anyone to talk to about this other than Tom right now, because I don't want to tell people, and now I'm telling all of you, but sometimes when I'm talking to the camera, it just feels like I'm having a nice chat with myself. So maybe I'll put this in here, maybe I won't, but I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to jinx anything, but I'll tell you some things that I've been wanting to do. So a few months ago, maybe like 4 months ago, I was in this renovated downtown building in Idaho Falls, one of the towns near me, and it's a cute, like, they had a bunch of new little retail shops that they were leasing out, and they had one that would be perfect for a studio, because I've had tons of people ask if I offer one-on-one classes, if I would ever offer one-on-one classes, and right now I have to say no, because I can't let someone into my house, like a stranger, you know? And I really do like teaching. Like, I don't want that to be all I am. I want to be like known for the jewelry that I make, but I want to be able to, you know, to teach people and to have interaction with people. Like, I miss having interactions with people. And so when I saw that space, my head immediately went to, oh my God, okay, I could fit like this many benches in here. I could have like small classes with people. I could have a public facing studio that I open a few hours a week, and, you know, not like open all the time, because that also feels kind of dangerous to me, to not only be like alone in a place, but alone with a bunch of gold and gemstones and expensive stuff and tools. So something that's only open to the public, like maybe once a week, limited hours or appointment only, and start being like more involved in the community, and you know, you get it. And I kind of talked myself out of it. I didn't know if the space was right. I didn't know if the timing was right. I asked how much rent was every month, and I just kind of talked myself out of it. And then recently I spoke to one of my jeweler friends who does teach and sells her jewelry, and she was just letting me know like her experience with it. This entire weekend I was just reconsidering the whole thing, and I spent 2 days driving around Idaho Falls and looking for a space, something that could be realistic, and I found the cutest corner place. Don't get too excited, because it's already not going to happen in that particular space, but I found the cutest space. I did all the math to see how much I would need to have like a small setup where I could teach just a few people at a time, and I spoke to the leasing agent and all of those things. Unfortunately, they wouldn't allow me to cast. They would, but they couldn't vent out the fumes because of the apartment. So I can't cast there, and they would want me to sign a 5-year lease, which I just don't feel comfortable doing. I don't even feel comfortable doing 3 years, but I told them I would. unfortunately, I can't have that space. It's totally fine. Many fish in the sea. My dilemma is the economy right now. And if you're a small business owner or you have small business owners as friends or family, then you probably know that things are really freaking weird right now. I mean, things are weird for everyone. So I am terrified. I'm not scared to take the risk. Like, I can do risk. I'm terrified to take that risk right now. I feel like anytime you start a brick and mortar business or you make like a massive, massive investment in your business, one that can either make you or break you, it's going to be scary. But adding on like the unsteady economy, and I know I'm not the only business owner that has these concerns right now. And so, yeah, I feel like it's really holding me back right now from making some of the changes and investments that I really want to make. My main worry is that I make this big investment, I sign a 3-year lease somewhere, and then something happens in the economy, or like, and people aren't spending money anymore, people aren't signing up for classes anymore. I see those changes in myself. I've considered selling my car just to like put myself in a really, really, really extra safe place, especially if I end up doing this venture. I'm willing to sell my car to like make this a really safe move. But even I've been like reeling it in. I'm like considering what I'm purchasing. I've cut a vacation out. I was gonna go visit Texas and visit home and visit some family, and I cut that out because I don't really feel comfortable spending that money right now, not knowing how things are gonna be. I've noticed a dip in sales over the last month and a half. Last month was like good compared to before I went full time. Like, it was still a really good month, but it wasn't anywhere near what I was doing before. Even the first of the month and the second of the month, things have changed already a little bit. And so it's just kind of not scary times yet, just uncertain when it comes to money, recessions, stagflation, all of those things, and how that could possibly affect me. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's something I've been grappling with lately, is where to make my next investment. Maybe my next investment in my business shouldn't be some big storefront slash schooling center. Maybe it should just be like a class for myself, and just still improving my own skills. Like, I can't go wrong there. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on that. It's weird. Things just feel weird, you know? Anyway, what am I gonna make for dinner? Something quick and easy, but something like real, you know? Okay, I'm almost there.
Mind all of its own. Oh.
So we're about to start the molds, and this is just a little reminder because I changed some things about making molds a little while back, and I don't think I mentioned it on here. Maybe I did, and that is using sticky wax to attach your pieces to your mold frames. When I first started making molds, I was just using normal wax to try and stick it down, and whenever I would vacuum the silicone, vacuum the air bubbles, it would take the ring with it, and my ring would just float up, and I would have to take tweezers and try and stick it back down on this little sprue part. So get yourself some sticky wax. I got this from Rio Grande. I think you can find some on Amazon. It's just the yellow sticky wax. I even put it in my little melting pot right here so that whenever I'm actually planning well ahead, I can melt my sticky wax and then dip my piece in there. But it's no big deal just to use the wax pen and heat up some sticky wax and put that on your sprue, because ever since I started doing that, I haven't had any rings or whatever fly off of my sprue base. So yeah, just a little tip of the day. A YouTube video, but I had an order for this ring, and this is a new ring, but I haven't made a mold of it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a silicone mold. So it is Wednesday. I've got the molds sitting here on the heater. I'm about to cut open the signet ring so that hopefully I can invest it before 1 o'clock today. I've got the wax injector heating up, and I'm just probably gonna cast that one ring. I did have someone who mailed some pieces to be cast that had the same carat of gold. Like, they wanted to cast the same carat of gold in that order, and I was trying to wait to try and cast it together, but it's still not here. So we're gonna cut that mold open, and then I need to film a YouTube video. It is now May, and the end of April marked my first full year full-time in my jewelry business. So I'm gonna be making a video about my first full year, how it's gone, what I've learned. And so that video should be up before this one, so I'll tag it up here if you're interested in how that's going. But once we have the video filmed and the flask invested, we'll put it in the kiln. And then I'm probably either gonna work on my next batch of orders, or depending on what time it is, I might start editing that video that I filmed today, and then tomorrow we'll pick back up on casting the gold ring. So I haven't really decided. Ooh, I do have something being delivered today, which is really exciting. My desktop has been getting really cluttered with just little stuff, and so I ordered a little benchtop organizer from Auto Fray, but it's something that sits on top. It's got little drawers and things to hold my bits. I think I'm gonna kind of separate my bits from like polishing, sanding and polishing, or I don't know. I haven't really decided, but I need to organize some stuff. I need some more space. I need some more storage for like little knickknacks that end up sitting on my bench. And so that's going to get here today, and I'll share that with you guys too, because that's exciting. Delivered. This first one is just an Amazon package. I've been trying to figure out how to live stream from my little Sony camera that I have. so that I can free up my phone because I want to do more live streams. I like interacting with you guys in real time, but sometimes I actually need my phone to film, and so I can't do my lives. And so if I can figure out how to set up this camera to live stream and it charges continuously, then I can do more of those with you guys. So I've been trying to figure out what exactly I need to do that. And it's been a hit or miss experience, but it seems like I needed some cam link thing that can upload fast. I don't know. I just did what Google told me to do, and that's where we are here. So that's what this is. I hate having to be my own IT department. It's really confusing. So we will set that up later. Probably won't do that today. Something in my eyeball. It's scratching me. This is the auto freight order. I've got some gemstones in here. I love when they put a box within a box. I had to get some gemstones for my ojito ring. I don't know if I showed you guys. No, I did show you because we made a molding yesterday, but I love that ring so much. It's got a 4mm moissanite. I've got 2 orders for it, so I needed to order some more of those gemstones. I want to see that ring in gold so bad. It's only been ordered in silver, which is okay. But as you guys know, I don't make all of my jewelry in every metal before it's ordered because it's a good way to save money and to not be wasteful, to just wait. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot I ordered some wax. I thought I ordered wax that was larger than this. I thought I ordered 6 gauge. I could have swore I ordered 6 gauge wax, but it's okay. I'm gonna put my little microphone in this vise so I can stop holding it. I'm not really a neat freak. It's just here when it comes to my workspace. I can't work when my bench is super dirty or cluttered. It's super demotivating to me. It's not very inspiring, and nothing makes you feel better than starting a day of work on like a clean bench where you know where everything is. And the other day, I don't have a video of it because I don't like to show it, obviously, but it got really bad. There was so much clutter all over the place. And I just hadn't wiped anything down in a long time, and it wasn't good. This is really nice too because it kind of matches the bench. This is so cute and really well made. It doesn't feel super cheap or anything. It's like got a nice weight to it. It's got all these extra little drawers, some spots for some pliers for my common stuff, so I'll probably keep my flush cutters in here and my needle nose pliers. I use those a lot. I'll probably keep my blade butter in here as well. Any like common bits, I think I'm gonna keep anything regarding like gravers or reshaping stuff in these little bits, so probably my agilo stuff right here, maybe any diamond burrs right here as well. I don't know, we'll see what I end up putting in here, but yeah, this is just gonna help me stay so much more organized.
No one ever knows where we're heading, where this story goes. You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather wanna fight than fight. But every now and then you gotta pause. Ask yourself, is this right? Stand your ground. You say, I wanna be the hero. One bad decision Where we heading, where the story goes. I just gotta hold on to my path. What feels right in my heart and my soul. I wanna be the hero.
So that ring is finally done. I'll put a little clip here of how it turned out. That ring took way longer than I thought it would. That's the first time I've made that signet ring since I made it initially. That signet ring was one of the few pieces that I made when I first started wax carving. So it's been a long time since I made it, so I had a lot of filing, a lot of cleaning up to do to make it really, really symmetrical. So I really took my time on that ring. I also had to anneal it because it's 10 karat gold. It's kind of hard after casting. So if you're ever going to be setting stones in 10 karat gold, you do want to anneal it because it does get harder than silver does after casting. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here because if I go any further into the week, this video is going to be way too long. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And don't forget that I have a Patreon. I moved everything from Instagram to Patreon. I've got 60 something videos on there. I do a live once a month and I give one-on-one advice, and it's pretty affordable, especially for having someone to contact whenever you're having trouble or when you're having questions. If you're wanting to learn more about making jewelry, more details, or just need a one-on-one help, I'll put that link in the description as well. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.